Yiskadal v'yiskadash Shemei Rabbah. May your great name be magnified and sanctified. These are the powerful words of Kaddish, the Jewish prayer recited for the deceased. And these words mean more today than ever before in American Jewish history. Sadly, the haunting words, "all Jews must die," are not new. They are words that Jews have heard, perhaps in France in 1147, in Morocco in 1465, in Spain in 1492, Ukraine in 1648, in Hebron in 1929, Germany in 1939, in Poland 1940. In 2000, in the Holy Land, in Toulouse, in 2012. My friends, this time was different. In the words of the prophet Jeremiah, "For death has penetrated our windows. It has entered our palaces." This was Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, United States of America. Our history is littered with the tragic blood that has been spilled. So much anti-Semitism, so much hatred, so many caricatures and blood libels, pogroms, forced conversions. But you know, we never acclimate. It still hurts so much every single time. Today, the whole Jewish world feels like one single family. This may have occurred 2,000 miles away. But people are comforting us right here in Boise as if we've lost a family member. Yes, it hits close to home. My wife Esther has several cousins in that very neighborhood that live just a few blocks away from this tragedy. Members of our own community that just moved away from Boise 2 years ago now live within a mile of this tragedy. So it touches a soft spot. But it's deeper than that. None of you knew that, and you still came. This tragedy has demonstrated that indeed we're all one family. An attack on one Jew is an attack on every Jew. It could have been me. An attack on one American is an attack on every American. It could have been any one of us. An attack on one person is an attack on all of humanity. So what do? What's our response? As we saw in the video, the Jewish response is not words. The Torah tells us when Aaron, the brother of Moses, lost 2 of his sons, he spoke the following words. Zero. Vayidom Aharon. Aaron was silent. He uttered not a word. Because there are no words. There are no words that can explain senseless hatred. There are no words that can make sense of this madness. And there are no words that can truly comfort a family whose husband, mother, or child has been ripped away. For that, we are silent. But there's one thing that speaks louder than words. Action. Our response is to do. We must resolve. As Jews, we must resolve to revive our centers, to fill them with Jewish vitality, with Jewish hope, never to cower with fear. Think about this, and remember this for your entire life. They can cut down all the flowers in the world, but they will never stop spring from arriving and new blooms from shooting up from the earth. You, each and every one of you, are the spring. Each and every one of you are going to make sure that the melody of these innocent lives will never ever be interrupted. Not only will we remember their deaths, we will continue their very lives. We will live for them. Their prayers, which they were so violently interrupted in the middle of. Their Sabbath, which was torn away from them. And their Jewish homes, which they weren't able to come home to. Our response is increasing in acts of goodness and kindness. The greatest fear that these cowards of senseless hate and anti-Semitism have is the fear of goodness. Darkness has one enemy, light. But when darkness and light meet, light always prevails.